I believe you have been provided by this link, and once you have that link, what you can do is I would suggest first you log in, and after you log in you put the access code there that has been provided in your email. Once you put that, this $10 will disappear and it will show as this is your course. uh, I've already done that, so I'm just going to log in. I'm just going to pause the video before I put my credentials. So now I'm logging in, and you can see once that's done, yeah, that course will be there, uh, and then you can start that. So once you start the course, this is the first screen you have. You have this username and password. So what I would suggest is you copy the username and you remember the password, which is not difficult to remember, to be honest. These credentials will be available for a month before your exam, that means. Now here, this is the important part. Here you need to put your name and your email. It's important that you put your email here, because if you don't if you don't put your email here, you will not get the automatic email about the model answers and your own answers. So what I will do is, again, I will pause it before I put my email. So once I put my email in, this is the exam screen which I have been greeted with. So what I will do now is I will pull this window to one side, yeah, and now you can see there are many functions here. Just like in FRCR exam, you have time, you have notes, you have option to pause time. This won't be there in exam, but if you are getting disturbed in between because you're doing that as a self-test, you can unpause it. Do not click on this until it's finished. And this is the overview button, just like in an exam, that you can, you know, uh, you can go to the any question here, and you can flag the questions. You can return to that flag later. Also, you can put your notes here, and once you put notes, uh, that note will be flagged as well. So you can come back to that note and you can open what it was. So you might be wondering why I did this and why the cases are not shown here. Uh, FRCR exam does not use packs. It uses something like embedding the images on the same thing. But because we are going to use packs, so it's going to give you more functionality than the routine exam. So what we are going to do is, so yes, I put the credentials which we got on the first page there. So once you're on this page, I would avoid refreshing it. I would avoid clicking on the next before I complete everything. So give this a minute. You can click on this window so that it will hide it, and you can click it back to see number of cases are there. Might need a bit of refreshing depending on your speed, and it should load. So now it has loaded. Now I'm just going to show you the functions here. So of course this is a window function, this is a zoom function. You can press the space bar to go back. Also you have other functions like scroll. If there is a scrolling, there is a pan function, and again a reset function. You won't require measure function and things like that, but awesome. So you have that. So for example, you start writing, this is a chest x-ray, and you write findings and whatever. Once, sorry, I forgot to unpause it. So once you complete the test, complete that thing, you move on to the next one, and then you again click here and you drag that thing to the next one, and you close the previous one, and that's how you will complete all the cases. If you want to do it easier, you can go to this XNet button and you can click on the next pages. They're not in order, somewhat in the beginning, but you can do that if you want, or you can just rely on this button to know. Make sure you are writing proper case as proper thing, because that will be mentioned on the case as well, and that is mentioned on the header as well, so case 2. So there shouldn't be any excuse about writing in the wrong thing. So in chest x-ray, and whatever findings are there, you write it and you move on to the next one. Again, the same thing, you click here and you move it to the next panel, and then you wait for a second. Notes, um, you can also open all of them, so one by one, so that you won't waste time in loading it. You can load 4 cases, 5 cases at a time. That's something I do uh, sometimes, so it might make your life a bit easier. uh, and yeah, rest of the function works just like your backs would. So that's about it. uh, Once you have done all this, you finish exam. Once you finish exam, you will have thank you with your name, and yeah, the feedback page. Now this is important, so because you need to fill this, uh, and once you fill this, you will get, so whatever you want to put it, and once you fill it, you submit it. Now you might be wondering, oh, I'm not a person who usually give feedback, and if you click next, you might lose on your results and things. So once you click on it, this will open where you want to save it. You can save the file, and if you don't want to save the file, that's also fine, because email will be sent to you. And because I haven't done anything, it's showing. So this is something which we are trying. This is the AI which we have built, which will analyze the images. So uh, this is still in the learning phase. So please don't be bothered if your score is too low or something like that. And even though we have tried to normalize it with multiple responses from users and students, but there could be variability between country to country and how English is spoken or written, for that matter. Uh, Once you click on the case breakdown, you will have all the breakdown of the case, and then you can click on it, and this is sort of like your dashboard, so you can, but but this is not saved. So for example, if you log in again, you need to start your exam again. So if you want this to be saved, I would advise you to print it, um, in that sense. Yeah, or take a screenshot, whatever you think is easier. but but yeah, the score otherwise will be sent to you. Automated scores won't be sent to you, because it's still in the learning phase, as I said. And but this is something you can scroll and see what are the cases you did. The detailed model answers with your answers and with the history will be emailed to you automatically. So that pinging was, you can see in the background, was the automated email coming, and one copy of your answers will come to us. So if you want to discuss it uh, during the course, if there is one case which you all had queries, we can discuss that. So I hope this gives you review of the portal. And I hope you enjoy it. And once you complete that, uh, just click on the next button and get your digital asset, which is a cool looking certificate. And that's it. Thank you.